Hello everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hola a todos, muy bienvenidos, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es Nicolás Navarrete, bienvenidos a una sesión más. Let's see here, okay. Thank you, Daniela. Okay, excelente. So, welcome everybody, bienvenidos todos. Como saben, una vez más, mi nombre es Nicolás Navarrete. Hoy estamos en nuestra sesión de julio 6. Creo que ya muchos de ustedes están en época de vacaciones. Si no estamos en época de vacaciones, este es un excelente momento para ir mirando la posibilidad de aprender un segundo idioma. ¿Y por qué no irlo aprendiendo con estas clases? Quiero darle la bienvenida a todos los que se están conectando. A Colombia nos une y también con el convenio que tenemos con Maranatha Education Center. Queremos brindarles a todos ustedes la oportunidad que puedan recibir esta información de primera mano, que la puedan utilizar no solamente en su ámbito laboral, pero también que lo puedan utilizar en el área donde ustedes estén. From here on, I will be speaking English. Let's get started. Today's objective, we are going to talk about your work experience within a work setting. I want to begin, first of all, with a quote. The quote says, "Only practical work and experience lead the young to maturity." Only practical work and experience lead the young to maturity. So, with this in mind, what do you think the quote means? What do you think the quote means? What is your opinion of this quote? What do you think the quote means? So I want to welcome Carito, welcome Noara, Jose, Belki, welcome everyone. So what does this quote mean, guys? What does this quote mean? Only practical work and experience lead the young to maturity. What does this mean? Please write it in your chat. What do you think it means? What do you think is that definition? What do you think this means, guys? Tell me your opinion, please, in the chat. In the chat, please. What do you think this quote means? Only practical work and experience lead the young to maturity. Maybe my experience, okay. Do you think that experience is gained with practice or no practice? Do you think experience is the repetition of practicity, being able to practice and practice and practice and practice? What do you think this means? Okay. So only practical work and experience lead the young to maturity. This was said by Maria Montessori, which is very, very interesting quote. All right, Carito, super. So I have 3 questions. What is work experience? Question number 1. Please write your answer. Question number 2. Why is it important? How do you obtain it? Work experience. How do you obtain it? Is it more important than academic certifications? What is your opinion about question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, and question number 4? What are your opinions? Please write your opinions in the chat. All right. Practical and experience are important, both. It's very important to practice, yes, and enrich an experience. Very well. All right, very good. So my question is, what is work experience? Why is it important? How do you obtain it? Is it more important than academic certifications? What is your opinion? What is your opinion? Okay. Software license. I'm an experienced software license. Okay, for a position in the US. Okay. Why is it important? How do you obtain experience? How do you obtain experience, guys? How do you obtain experience? So you have no experience. How do you obtain experience? Daber Herrera says, work experience could be referred as time we have spent performing a certain job and we are familiar with. That means practice makes the expert. Do you think English is practice? Do you think English is practice? English is practice? Yes, teacher? No, teacher? What do you think? Okay. It is important that what we learn in the theory, we put to practice, right? Now, my next question, is it important? Is it more important than academic certification? So we have certifications, we have diploma, we have experience. Is more important or less important? What do you think? Certifications. What do you think? Certification is more important or certification is less important than experience? What do you think? Do you agree certification is more important or certification is less important than experience? Okay, both are important. Equal rights. All right. All right. Both are important. Yes, it's very important. That's correct. I think both are important. Perfect. All right. Let's continue on looking at some important vocabulary words, okay? So understanding this context, we're going to be learning some vocabulary, and I need you guys to please listen and repeat after me. Listen and repeat after me. Number one, meet your targets. Meet your targets. Everybody, please listen, repeat after me. Meet your targets. Meet your targets. Number two, challenging. 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 Okay. Next one. Delegate. Delegate. You need to delegate your responsibilities. Delegate. Repeat after me. Delegate. You need to delegate your responsibilities. Delegate. Next one, task. Task. You have many tasks. Task. Task. Listen and repeat after me. Task. Listen and repeat after me. Setbacks. Setbacks. Look at the picture. What is happening? Setbacks. Repeat after me. Gained experience. Gained experience. Gained experience. Repeat after me. Rewarding. 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 Fulfilling. 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 Performance reviews. Performance reviews. Performance reviews. Exceeded. 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 Repeat after me. References. 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 How many references do you have? Okay. So before we continue, guys, let's see if you are able to memorize the vocabulary. What vocabulary is this? What vocabulary is this? Do you remember what vocabulary is this? Do you remember what vocabulary this is? What word is this? Please write in the chat. Are you sure? Okay, we're gonna check. The word is meet your targets. Meet your targets. That means to be able to accomplish your targets. Meet your targets is your objective. Meet your targets. So this word is meet your targets. What word is this? Oh, this is very... What word is this? Challenging. Very good. Challenging. This word is challenging. 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 Very good. All right, let's go to the next. What vocabulary is this? What vocabulary is this? Do you remember? Here, you do this, you do this, you do this. What vocabulary is this? Please write it in the chat. Do you remember? Jalid, very good. Delegate. Delegate. This vocabulary is delegate. What do you see in the picture? They're delegating responsibilities. You do this, you do this, and you do this. They delegate. Delegate. What is this? What vocabulary is this? Many activities. What is this? Starts with the T. Letter T. Task. Very good. Excellent. One more time. Task. She is doing many tasks. Very good. Task. What vocabulary is this? Uh-oh, look at this. She forgot something. What happened? Oh dear. What happened here? Setback. Very good. Repeat after me. Setback. Setback. This word is setback or setbacks. Setbacks. Perfect. Let's continue. What vocabulary is this? What is this? Do you remember? Very good. If we look at the word, it is gained experience. Gained experience. Setbacks, gained experience. You accomplish your targets, you work, and you gain experience. Very well. All right, let's continue with the next. Are you ready? Okay. What vocabulary word is this? Yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. What vocabulary is this? Look, he got something in his hand. What vocabulary do you think this is? Do you remember? Do you remember this? Liz, Carolina. Okay, Jalid, very good. Rewarding, Jalid, very good. Perfect. Rewarding. Rewarding. Jalid, you are the winner. This is very rewarding. Very good. Rewarding. Let me verify. Let me show you that this is rewarding. Rewarding. You get a prize. Rewarding. English is very rewarding. Okay. What vocabulary is this? Do you remember what vocabulary this is? Look at the picture. Look at the picture. What vocabulary is this? Anybody remembers? Fulfilling. Fulfilling. It's like achievement, completing, fulfilling. Completing, fulfilling. Very well, fulfilling. Okay, next one. What vocabulary is this? What vocabulary word is this? Look at this. They're looking, they are checking. What vocabulary is this? They're looking, they are checking. What do you think this is? They're looking with the loop, magnifying glass. Qualifying, no, it's not qualifying. Think about it. Is review. Jalid, very good. Performance review. Perfect. Performance review. This vocabulary represents performance review. Performance review. All right, to be more exact, performance reviews if it is plural. All right, let's go to the next one. What is this? What vocabulary is this? Going up. What do you think it is, guys? Please write it in the chat. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Climbing? No, it's not climbing. Remember, the context is experience. So what do you think it is? According to the vocabulary we saw. Exceeded. Exceeded. Look at him. He's in the clouds. He's up there. He exceeded the normal level. Exceeded. Very well. Okay, how about this one? What do you think this represents? What do you think this represents? Climbing. References. Okay, yes. References. This represents the word references. So let's review a little bit of the vocabulary. Everybody, please repeat after me. Meet your targets. What is meet your targets? What is a synonym? Is be able to accomplish your objectives. Meet your targets. Let's say you want to become a teacher. So you study, you go to the university, and then you become a teacher. You meet your targets. Let's say you want to speak English. You practice your English, and then you become fluent. You meet your targets, accomplish your objectives. Okay. Number 2, challenging. What is challenging? Challenging is easy or challenging is difficult? Challenging is easy or challenging is difficult? What do you think? Challenging is easy or challenging is difficult? Give me your opinion in the chat. It's difficult, yes, but you can overcome it. It's difficult, but you can overcome it. Okay. Delegate. What is delegate? What is delegate? Delegate means only you, or you give the responsibility. It's only you, or you give the responsibility. Very good, Liz. Coordinate. Perfect. Excellent synonym. Delegate. You're able to give people different responsibilities. Delegate. Next one, task. For example, if I clean the bathroom, it's a task, or if I play PlayStation is a task. Clean the bathroom, PlayStation. What do you think is a task? For example, if I report and make reports is a task, or if I go out and play basketball is a task. Usually we refer to task to work. However, it need to be work in your job context. All right? Very well. Let's go to the next one. Setbacks. Setbacks is a solution or setbacks is a problem? Setbacks is a solution or setbacks is a problem? What do you think setbacks is? A solution or a problem? Solutions? No. Setbacks are problems that stop your progress. Setbacks are problems that stop your progress. They're called setbacks. So if you have a problem, let's say you go to the university, you study business administration, but you are doing your thesis, and for some reason you fail your thesis, you have a setback, you have a problem. And it doesn't allow you to continue. So it stops your process. Setbacks stop processes. Next one, gained experience. Do you gain experience in your working, or you gain experience relaxing? Do you gain experience working, or you gain experience relaxing? Where do you gain experience? Working. Very good, Carolina. That is correct. When you're working, you're gaining experience. Next one. Let's look at the next one. Rewarding. I have a question. Is it rewarding to win the World Cup, or is not rewarding? What is your opinion? Is rewarding to win the World Cup, or is not rewarding? What is your opinion? Please write it in the chat. It's rewarding to win the World Cup, or is not rewarding? Of course. Is it rewarding, for example, is it rewarding to receive a bonus, extra money, or is not rewarding to receive extra money? What is your opinion? Okay. I'm looking for a job to gain experience and a rewarding in my life. Yes, that's true. So when we receive something that is of value to us, we can consider that as rewarding. All right, next one is very important. Performance review. Performance review, they check your work. It's a performance review. When people check your work. My question is, who does a performance review? Supervisor or your delegate? Who does performance reviews? Your supervisor or your delegates? Your supervisor. That is correct. Exceeded. Exceeded is a normal level or higher than normal. For example, exceeded is a normal level or higher than normal? Higher than normal. Very well. And the last one. Is it important to have references in your resume application or not important? What is your opinion? Is it important to have references in your job applications or not important? Yes, teacher, is important to have references, or no, teacher, is not important to have references. Right? It's super important to have references. If we don't have references, it's going to be difficult to be able to get recommendations. I recommend it a lot. All right. Last but not least, I have here an activity. We're going to look at an interview. We have the interviewer and we have the candidate. It is your responsibility to tell me what vocabulary words complete the text. What vocabulary words complete the text? Okay? So remember, the vocabulary words are meet your targets, challenging, delegate, task, setbacks, gained experience, rewarding, fulfilling, performance reviews, exceeded, and references. So please complete the task at hand. I am going to read, and as I am reading, you tell me what is the correct word. Interviewer. Returning to your position as a sales team leader, it must have been very stressful. How did you cope with the pressure? Candidate. Of course, there is a lot of pressure in this type of role. The most important thing is that you have to. What do you think is the correct vocabulary for this space? What do you think is the correct vocabulary? You have to. Please complete the vocabulary, the spaces with the vocabulary. Remember, guys, this is the vocabulary. Next one. My team had to sell a minimum of 2,000 mobile phones every month, but I wouldn't say it was stressful for me. It was more. What is the correct vocabulary? It was more. What is the correct vocabulary in this space? Let's continue. I had to manage a team, something which I'd never done before. So I had to learn how to, what is the vocabulary? To tasks to the members of my team. Okay, let's continue. Another thing I learned is how to react when things don't go right. When you have, what is the correct vocabulary? When you have, you learn what you should and you shouldn't do. When things go wrong, I also what? What is the correct vocabulary? I learned so much about both working in sales, environment, and managing people. Being able to solve problems and see the results of your work is very. What is the correct vocabulary? For me, the job was extremely what? I always went to work with a smile on my face. Interviewer. So you were fulfilled with what you did there. Excellent. But what did your managers think of your performance? Candidate. All of my, what is the correct vocabulary? Showed that not only met my personal and team targets, but I, vocabulary, them, sometimes 50% higher than my targets. For the 2 years I was in the position, I got very good performances, bonuses about 500 each time. In fact, my is from my old manager. What do you think? So look at the vocabulary. What do you think are the correct words in the spaces? I want you to please take 2 minutes, and in the chat, you're going to write the correct answer. For example, number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 vocabulary words you're going to be writing in your chat. Please make sure to write it in your chat. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, in one text, please. I want to see your answers. I want to see your answers, guys. Okay, I see delegate, meet, rewarded, rewarding, references, meet your targets. Okay, very good. But make sure to have all the vocabulary words organized, one after the other. Okay, very well. Still waiting. When you're finished, please say, teacher, finished, so I can show you the answers. When you are finished, say, teacher, I am finished. Please show me the answers, and I will show you the answers. We're going to compare if it's correct or incorrect. Okay, job performance, delegate, meet, perfect. All right, make sure to please tell me, teacher, I am finished, so I can show you the answers. Please make sure to write it in the chat. Okay. All right, see some comments there. All right, I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes. All right, I see no more answers. I think you guys are ready to check your answers. All right, the first one is challenging. Sorry, the first one is meet your targets. Number 2, challenging. Number 3, delegate. Delegate. Number 4, setbacks. Number 5, gained experience. Number 6, rewarding. Number 7, fulfilling. Number 8, performance review. Number 9, exceeded. And the last one, references. Please check if it's the same answer or different answers. All right, Liz, thank you for trying. I appreciate it. Okay. So understanding this vocabulary, It is important that we're able to understand the complete context. With this in mind, I have some extra practice for you. Write in the chat using the vocabulary about the following. Remember, you need to use the vocabulary. Number one, what is your work experience? Make sure to use the vocabulary in the chat. Number two, what has been the most important challenges in your experience? Remember to use the vocabulary. What have you done to improve your skills? Where have you worked and what experience did you gain there? Number five, what are the expertise? And the last one, what can you do to continue improving? So I'm going to give you some examples. What is my work experience? Example. My work experience has been in teaching English. And with this, it has been a very rewarding experience, and I've been able to fulfill my targets. What has been the most important challenges in your experience? The most important challenges in my experience has been the ones teaching younger children. Younger children is very difficult. However, you are able to obtain different teaching techniques to maintain the attention of younger children. Number three, what have you done to improve your skills? I have studied my master's. I have certified myself as a TEFL or CELTA English teacher. I have gone to Congress or conferences that are focused for teaching. Where have you worked and what experience did you gain? I have worked in different places. I have worked in universities, language centers. What are your expertise? My expertise are focused in delegating and being able to teach others utilizing my teaching techniques. What can you do to continue improving? Even though I have had many setbacks, I continue to improve by practicing my teaching abilities. Okay, so those are examples how we can answer these questions. So please, in the chat, I want to look at your story. Please share it with us. Okay, let's see. I gained experience teaching Spanish in the US. Liz, very good. Thank you. My experience has been caring for elderly. Senoide Lopez, thank you very much. Thank you for sharing, Senoide. Anybody else? Please, would you like to share? Carolina, Liz, Veronica? Senoide, would you like to continue sharing? Please make sure to write it in your chat. My experience has been caring for elderly. Thank you. I have been working in bellboy as a bellboy. David Navarro. Okay, thank you very much, David. Anybody else? Please tell me a little bit about you. What has been the most important challenges in your experience? What have you done to improve your skills? Most important challenge is to work in commercial. Liz, I agree. Commercial area is very difficult, Liz. I understand. What else can you guys tell me? Where have you worked? What experience did you gain there? Has anybody worked in, I don't know, in Colombia, in Mexico, in United States? Where have you worked? Has anybody worked in petroleum companies, governments, technological or tech tech industries? Okay, very well, Senoide. Face my profession without knowing the language. It's super difficult. I understand you, Senoide. I understand. I know what it is. All right, very good. So I want you to take these questions, and for homework, I want you to try to practice asking and answering these questions with a person. So have a mini conversation with a person. For example, hello, what is your work experience? And try to practice using these questions and the vocabulary, this vocabulary, in a small conversation, maybe with your friend, your family. I recommend you try to practice using this vocabulary and the questions to practice at home. All right, let's see. I have been working hard in hotels in Mexico and Colombia for 2 years. Wow, David, Mexico and Colombia, that's very good. So you have experience in tourism. Very important in Mexico, very important in Colombia. The most challenge could be able to communicate with others, customers in different language. I agree. Communicating in English or communicating in French or other language is not easy. All right. So understanding this, guys, I always recommend my students to practice and utilize these questions in a practical way. Con esto quiero animar de que ustedes puedan utilizar este tipo de preguntas y este vocabulario que hemos aprendido el día de hoy de una forma práctica. No solamente lo utilicen para escribir aquí en el chat, sino también traten de utilizarlo en una conversación con un compañero o con una compañera. Practíquenlo, hagan un play role, un juego de roles, donde uno tome el papel de hacer las preguntas y el otro tome el rol de responderlas. Haciendo esto van a poder llevar el lenguaje de una forma escrita a algo práctico. Quiero animarlos que también utilicen el vocabulario que hemos aprendido en esta sesión. El vocabulario no solamente está para memorizar o para entenderlo, está para utilizarlo. Y recomendamos que ustedes lo puedan utilizar utilizando estas preguntas y llevándolo a cabo en práctica con otra persona. El lenguaje es muerto si no se utiliza. Y entre más lo utilicemos, mayor es la práctica y mayor la experiencia. Recomendamos que estas clases no solamente se mantengan en un chat, sino que también lo lleven a la práctica. Una vez más, ¿cómo lo llevan a la práctica? Utilizando preguntas como las que estamos viendo hoy por hoy, utilizando el lenguaje y haciendo la práctica de pregunta-respuesta. Este es un formato funcional y base que va a poder apoyarlos para agarrar un poquito de herramientas a la hora de comunicarse. Los dejo con esta pequeña recomendación y también los quiero animar a todos ustedes también que nos puedan seguir no solamente en el canal de Colombia nos une, sino que también puedan conocernos un poco más en Maranatha Education Center. Como pueden ver aquí en la pantalla tenemos nuestra información. En algún momento que estén interesados, los que están en Estados Unidos se pueden contactar con nosotros y también ver cómo nosotros podemos ser un complemento adicional a lo que hoy están recibiendo. Quiero animarlos a todos. El camino no es fácil, pero se puede. Sabemos que aprender un segundo idioma da miedo, pero la clave está en la experiencia y la experiencia se gana con la práctica. Es bueno que ustedes vengan a estos espacios, pero también llévenlo a un nivel más. Con eso los dejo. Les quiero agradecer a todos por venir. Que tengan un excelente día. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming. Have an excellent afternoon. One more time, my name is Nicolás Navarrete. Take care, everyone.